Who's back? Return team for Bourbon. Kick returners. It's right there. And Cam Shofar, they're set to kick off for East Jessamine, and he kicks a low kick. Let's see who takes it there. The up man at the 20-yard line, 25, 30, the 35, 40-yard line. Nice return there. Gary Ball with Mike Campbell, and for Mike Meehan, and that was a nice return there.
By Marcus Floyd.
Let's set the lineup very quick, and you can watch the play and see. Estes is the quarterback for Bourbon County.
Bourbon County opens up, coached by David Jones, his third year. At tackle, number 76, Connor Yeagle. At guard, number 63, Bo Stinson. At center, Gabe Ishmael, number 66. Ryan Lay comes in at guard. The other tackle, Jean-Paul Massonet, number 60. At wide receiver, you got Cam Santiago, number 2. The other wide receiver, Matthew Eldridge, number 7. The fullback, Marcus Floyd, number 1. You just saw him on the kick return. Quarterback, Clay Estes, number 15. And then the halfback, Demetrius Ross McKee, and the other wide receiver, Jaden Commodore.
And Ross just carried the ball. He lost a couple of yards. He was hitting the backfield. Then he couldn't gain his momentum, and he was knocked down for a couple yard loss. Be second down and 12 for Bourbon County. This is the home opener for East Jessamine this year.
Bourbon getting set here. A lot of weapons on the ends.
Pass, Estes throws, low, caught.
Cam Santiago on the
Santiago
catch.
takes it up to down to the 49-yard line, will be 3rd and 8 for Bourbon County. Nice low grab by Santiago.
Santiago, really exciting player. Coach Jones has been excited about all preseason. He thinks he can be a big part of their offense this upcoming season.
And you've got the defense, too, for East Jessamine. Let's get the defense.
Yes, sir. At end, number 52, William Welch. At tackle, number 56, Bryce Hubbard. At the other end, number 79, Joey Gallo. The linebackers, Alize Gerling. At middle linebacker, Andre Johnson. At the other linebacker, Patrick White. And the other outside linebacker, Colton Lee, number 55. At cornerback, Dylan Carter, number 1. At free safety, Chance Jackson, number 9. Strong safety, TK Braxton, number 6. And the other cornerback, Taji Jackson, number 7.
Second down and 2. Number 13 carried the ball. Who was that, Coach?
Number 13 is Moody. Josh Moody.
Josh Moody.
Josh Moody is a transfer from Man, West Virginia, Gary.
So he's wearing 13, not 10. Ross is in the backfield. You got back split out to both sides. For Estes, the quarterback. Long count. Fires over the left side. It's caught and down to the first down, down to the 33. Nice grab there.
A lot of different weapons. You'll see classes try to get the ball to a lot of different guys. Again, the Amir Roberts Hassan on the catch there. They'll try to get a bunch of guys different touches early before honing in on a couple guys late.
Yeah, they had somebody break into their locker room and steal some jerseys, so we got some different ones tonight.
Different numbers, yeah. They talked about that today during school as well. So,
triple receivers out to the near side. Here's a handoff inside to Ross, breaking tackles and ankles down to the 30 and hit down to the 19-yard line. And coming up to get him there's big number 7 for East Jessamine.
McKee Ross is a load. He's not a small back, so East Jessamine will have to definitely wrap him up.
Taji Jackson making the stop for East Jess, and Bourbon moving the ball here in this first series.
In comes Bourbon's other back, Cameron Smoot. They try to use a 3-back system, so you'll see a couple of variations of their backs today.
Here's to get to Smoot, and he's down to the 17-yard line. Looks like big number 79 made the stop, Coach.
79 of East Jessamine, Joe Gallo. I'm pretty sure he'll be active. His name's been all over the sheet all day today.
Yeah, he'll be all over the place. It's second down here in the first quarter, no score, but Bourbon County trying to change that. Gary Ball with Lamont Campbell in for Mike Meehan tonight. Right side, I believe that's Smoot, isn't it?
The 13 will be Josh Moody today.
Josh Moody.
Yeah, Moody. Oh, Moody. He'll get up and down the field a little bit.
13. Change it to 13. Okay. Close that door. Estes looking to pass and overthrows his man. Incomplete.
Targeting Cameron Gooden there. Goodwin, a big guy there. You'll see him on both sides of the ball as well today. One of Clay Estes' favorite targets there as well.
Estes looking to pass out of the shotgun. Getting trouble, rolls to the right.
A little scramble there.
Fires and caught.
Caught by Matthew Eldridge. Inbounds. Good job way to get inbounds. Matthew Eldridge get his feet down. Gives Bourbon the first down.
A lot of these players wearing different jerseys on this, coach, just like last year.
Yeah.
Eldridge is given to us as number 7. He's wearing 17.
He's wearing 17 today. Yeah, things got switched up today in that locker room.
So Moody is back there with Estes. Estes
Hand
gets
off
his
to Moody.
hit, dropped by, I believe Gallo got him. No, it's 56.
56 would be Bryce Hubbard.
Yep, you got it. That was Bryce Hubbard, a big senior, making the stop.
Hey, turn, hold on, I'll check. Do me a favor and turn your headset back on the TTT, and you just click it twice.
Estes with Moody. They're at the 11-yard line. Looks to pass, and it's caught ball,
Santiago.
popped out of there, and a big lineman comes over and jumps on. A big job by the lineman, number 70 there.
Jean-Paul Massonet with the fumble recovery.
He's giving me an update on the score. The time is down.
Yeah,
You can talk. I can hear you perfect, but you can't.
but he's 70, not 60. Coach gave us a lot of different numbers, didn't he? We're playing havoc.
Yeah.
So, Estes
Third down here.
I'll keep my headset on.
rolls, sets, throws, and incomplete. Trying to go to Eldridge.
Right?
Bourbon back on 4th down again.
Chance Jackson made the play defensively for East Jessamine. 7 minutes to go, no score here in the first quarter.
East Jessamine doing a good job not giving Bourbon what they want, making plays early.
I think they're going to go for it here. They're not going to kick a field, or Estes will go out of the shotgun.
Empty
wide.
backfield.
Estes is back to the right to Eldridge. Now he's going to fire down the middle. Caught, touchdown.
Caught by McKee Ross for the early touchdown for Bourbon.
Ross with the on 4th down.
On 4th down.
And they went for it, and they got it to Ross. His first touchdown of the season. It's 6-0, and Ross has got his jersey number on the board.
Big back showing he can catch it out of the backfield there.
That was a nice catch
was.
because the ball looked like it was hit.
The ball looked like it was tipped. He's normally a power back. You don't see him catching out of the backfield much. So
Estes will hold, McMahon will kick. So Corey McMahon, as Estes puts it down for the extra point, kick is up, and it is going to be good. So with 7:06 to go in the first quarter, it's 7-0 Bourbon County on top of East Jessamine. Here from East Jessamine, the Minky Beef Jerky, Whitaker Bank, game of the week.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
We were true to the game before there was a game, loyal to the ball before there were buckets. When Spalding created our first basketball in 1894, we didn't follow the competition. We set the standard.
Corey.
Corey McMahon set to kick off. He will kick it deep, goes over the head of the up man. It goes out of bounds. And I don't know if he touched it. If he didn't touch it, they're going to break there. That's what he's saying, Lamont. He's saying he didn't touch the ball.
No. East Jessamine headed on the field.
East Jessamine, as Bourbon has a 6-7 lead on a touchdown catch by Ross from Estes. Ramey comes out to the near side. I tell you, got to watch this running back, Tajee Jackson. He is a real deal. He's listed as one of the top 7 running backs in the Commonwealth.
Tajee Jackson.
Yep.
We'll hear that name a few times tonight.
They give him the ball right off.
First touch right off.
And he goes to the 40-yard line to pick up 5 yards. Tajee Jackson.
He's a good-sized back as well.
He's 209. I think he squats. Yeah, he squats 600 pounds.
Yeah, he's a solid size.
He's in the backfield with the quarterback, Heisel. Heisel back to pass. He's going to be a good one. Fires it incomplete over the hand of the intended receiver. I tell you, Coach Bowling really speaks highly of Heisel. He took that year you could take with the COVID situation. He's only a freshman. He should be a sophomore.
Yeah, the extra year. It's been beneficial for a lot of kids, giving them that extra opportunity to develop. Coach Bowling's been in it for a long time, so great advice from him.
19 years has he been the head coach.
19 years.
Jackson will line up in the backfield to the left of his quarterback, Heisel. Now a shift to the right. Got triple receivers out to the left. Heisel is going to go back inside to Jackson. Stumbles. Now comes to the 40, step on, runs over him, and he got the first down. What an effort by Jackson.
Gang of colonels on the tackle. Tajee Jackson's a real deal.
Jackson with that second and third level. I tell you, here's what Coach said. He said if Jackson gets to the second level, it's either going to be one heck of a collision or it's going to be a touchdown.
And he's shown that early. I mean, you see it's taking multiple colonels to gang tackle.
Where was Captain America on that play? That's the center.
That's his name.
Joey Galloway came to practice in red, white, and blue shoes, and Coach said I call him Captain America. There's a flag too, Lamont, so unscramble this for us.
Scrap flag on the play. Looks like we had a hold on Bourbon there. East Jessamine getting additional yards on that.
39-yard line. Heisel back to pass, and there's another flag down.
We got a pre-snap flag here.
Pre-snap.
False start, looks like.
This is the Minky Beef Jerky Whitaker Bank Game of the Week. Gary Ball with Lamont Campbell in for Mike Meehan. and William Warfield, the King of Stream, and Bridget DeVries, our halftime reporter.
Penalties will be huge early for both teams. First game of the year, you got a lot of jitters, guys anxious. You want to minimize that on both sides of the ball.
You know what Tajee Jackson's thinking? Just give me the football.
Yeah.
Feed me the ball.
Yeah,
Don't
just
worry
feed me
about
the ball.
all
Yeah, he's not worried about the extra.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He's just like, feed me the ball. And
Heisel back to pass.
Baggy's in trouble, and he is sacked back at the 42.
The sophomore, Lungsford on the tackle. He's been pretty active. Coach Jones loves his energy. Hunter, he's a hard-working kid. Coach Jones has bragged about. As I said, a sophomore that they think he's got a bright future.
He calls him the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, he's a havoc type of guy. He's using pure energy, and he's in pursuit of the football.
Because he's only he only goes 150, and the other tackles go 250 and 230 and 6'5".
He's pure energy, Gary. I'm telling you, he's pure
you.
energy.
So East Jessamine now faced with, I believe this is third down. They give to Jackson and
reverse there.
Reverse,
Colonel.
and hit and knocked down.
Multiple Colonels. We got a helmet off there. Multiple Colonels on the tackle there. Looks like Cameron Smoot, helmet off.
Running back was Dylan Carter, I believe. Yeah, number 1, inside handoff. That was a good play. It almost worked, but Bourbon County's defense was pretty tough. You know, I'm not broadcasting like I did last year because of the stroke, but we're in here giving it the best shot we can give it.
Oh, Gary's still Gary. Gary's still Gary. Gary's the man.
Quarterback, Heisel back in the pocket, rolls right, looking.
Hunter Lungsford back in pursuit.
And it's going to be caught by Dylan Carter. Touchdown. He's hit by number 10. Could be a late flag. I don't know if we're going to get one. Number 10 pointing to somebody, talking to the ref. They could throw a flag on that, couldn't they?
Looks like we got a little early chatter.
That was a good strike from Heisel.
That was a great pass by Heisel. East Jessamine, Dylan Carter getting behind the defensive backs there and pretty much walking into the end zone.
Here comes the extra point. Usually Cam Schofarth. They're going to go for 2, it looks like.
A little shift here. They'll line up and go ahead and go for 1.
Yeah.
Today's football uses so many different field goal stands now.
Place them down, kick, and Schofarth's kick is up. It's good. So we are tied at 7-all, East Jessamine against Bourbon County here at the East Jessamine High School. And we'll step out on the Whitaker Bank Mingy Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week on PrepSpin.
Early 7-7 game.
Okay, I got a quick question.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
this guy's name?
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more.
There's a kick taken by Bourbon County up to the 33-yard line. And Lamont, that was an impressive drive by East Jessamine.
East Jessamine moved the ball well. They got the ball to Tajee Jackson a couple times, and Heisel got outside the pocket, delivered a strike downfield to open Dylan Carter. As we said, he walked in the end zone there.
So we're tied at 7-7. If we can get a shot of that scoreboard will tell you how much time is left. We don't know until we get a shot of the scoreboard because the clock here didn't sync up with us on PrepSpin.
Cam Santiago in motion. Hands off to Smoot, it looks like there.
He gets about a yard or two.
Smoots their speed back. You'll see them go back to McKee Ross a few times. He'll be their power back. And that third back will be Cam Goodwin.
Smoot still on at their back. He's the back to the left of it. Now shifts to the right side of Estes. Eldridge out to the far side. Twins and here's Estes. Is inside the Smoot, and he runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Smoot's helmet off again.
So we have to go out of play, right?
Yeah, he'll have to set a play.
But let's get Big Ross in there. There he comes, number 6, rumbling and tumbling.
He's their downhill runner, so. They'll actually switch him out for Moody. Moody's there in between back. A little bit of speed, a little bit of power.
I'm glad we got you tonight, Mr. Bourbon County, Lamont Campbell.
I wish.
East Jessamine has tied the score 7-all here late in the first quarter.
Scored early, scored quick, both teams.
That's going directly into it.
We'll definitely have ourselves a shootout here. Moody in motion.
S is in the pocket. S is looking, and it's complete. And hit hard, it dropped at the 35-yard line.
S is completed to Amir Roberts Hassan. Coming back to catch the football there.
Fourth and 8.
S has looked like he's back to punt. Looks like he's going to quick kick this one. Bourbon unable to do anything there.
No movement on this drive for the Bourbon County offense. They rely on the defense, try to make a play coming back out.
East Jessamine has the block on. And they almost get to it.
Almost got to it there.
Might be a flag there.
Yeah, maybe.
And returned up to the 35, coming to the near side of the 33-yard line.
Jaden Moody, number 10 there with the tackle, along with number 1, Marcus Floyd.
That was Chance Jackson, a return man for East Jessamine. 31-yard line.
No flag on the play. A lot of contact with the kicker on that one.
Sure was. Definitely hit him.
Yeah, pretty surprised on that. That was a lot of contact there.
I thought we'd see a flag too, but
yeah,
nothing came down. First game for the officials.
First game for everybody. First game.
Yeah, we know when we came in there tonight, it's first game.
Yeah. Glad football's underway.
See what Heisel's already got a connection to
Dylan Carter.
Now he's got Jackson to his right. Gets Jackson inside. He's running hard. Still
runs
running.
one over.
Up to the 36-yard line. That's a pickup about 6 yards. And
Gary, it's going to take a few colonels all night to tackle him. He's a solid back. And as you said, he squats 600. You know, he's got real strong legs. He's got some speed. He's got some movement.
McMahon and Ross both got in there on that play, I believe it was. It's got to be close to the end of the first quarter. Take a long time to get a playoff, isn't it?
Yeah, play clock should be winding down here. You'll see him try to get to the line and get something snapped off pretty quick here.
ISO with triple receivers to the left. Dylan Carter's out there. Now they jump offside. No got
flag.
back, but he got back. Now ISO looking, getting pressure. Rolls, steps
ISO
up.
with the
gets
scramble.
a block, and up to the 47-yard line. It's a good run there by ISO.
Very good run. As you said, he's a kid that took advantage of the extra year. He's going to be a talented kid. He showed some movement outside the pocket early. He he can throw the ball downfield early.
Looks more like a sophomore or junior than a freshman.
Yeah, he's very settled in there, not rattled. He handled the pressure well right there.
So East, they'll send Ramey out to the near side. Carter to the far. Taj Jackson is the only back in the backfield with the quarterback, Heisel, at the 47. Direct snap to Jackson to the 50.
There's Jackson
49.
again.
He hits a man head on.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, number 24, Mr. Smoot, would not have any of that.
As we said earlier, it's going to take a few kernels together to get Jackson down. He does a good job of keeping his feet moving. His yards after contact you see those each run he gets.
We'll get the
Got
call
a flag
here.
on the play
Yeah,
here.
We'll get the call from the official.
They'll discuss it for a minute.
Or two.
In fact, we got a personal foul here. Hit to the head
It was
on Bourbon.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Bourbon.
So will they get both penalties?
That was a little bit of Bourbon's as the quarter ends here. Last week in their scrimmage against Paris, they had over 200 yards in penalties.
So both touchdowns of the first quarter came on passes. One to Dylan Carter, one to Ross. It's 7-all. We head to the second quarter here on the Minky Beef Jerky Whitaker Bank Game of the Week.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
East Jessamine now at the 19-yard line, first down. Heisel.
Fumble in the backfield.
And let's see who got on it. Carter got back on it. I'll tell you what, it's a good thing because right there in a hurry was 52. And
Jordan Breeden.
Yeah, he was ready to pounce on it.
Yeah.
There's only seconds left in the first quarter. We can't see the scoreboard. We can't see the time. We know there's seconds left in the first quarter.
Both teams have fumbled earlier this quarter, so you got to chalk that up to that first game jitters. Both teams recovered their own fumbles.
So second down at 10. They say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Jackson's to the left. Chance Jackson's also split out there. ISO rolls left. They're going to throws it, and it's caught by Chance Jackson. He's dancing to the 5, down to the 5-yard line. Chance Jackson, and the hit was made there
By number 10, Jaden
Moody.
I tell you, Heisel's done a good job getting outside the pocket and making plays. Bourbon's in pursuit, not letting him be comfortable in the pocket and pick them apart. And he's getting outside and making a play.
25 seconds left.
25 seconds. Man, they got a lot of time on those 25 seconds.
25 seconds left, first quarter. First down, first and goal.
At the 6-yard line, I think I said 5. ISO looking out to the right.
Got to know Jackson's getting the ball here.
Yeah, I would give it to him. Big Jackson rolls to
He
the
gets
right.
outside.
He cuts
Flag
back
on the
and
play.
touchdown. There's a flag down as Jackson rolls into the end zone.
Flag on the play there.
Hold the phone, as they say.
There's the holding on East Jessamine. So
Hold the phone because we're going back.
Hold the phone.
I hate when that happens.
I think everybody in the stadium tonight knew Jackson was going to get that ball there.
Even when we did up here, we were saying Jackson will get it.
Even before the snap, so. Number 53 there talking to the ref, trying to get an explanation on the hold.
I think he told him that's going to be, I think, the end of the first quarter. I didn't know. Wait. Yeah, it's end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter there.
7-7 here. As we go to the second quarter, you have to bear with us because we don't have the scoreboard tonight. Goes the second quarter, 7-7 on the Mingy Beach Turkey. PrepSpin, the game of the week.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
That was Jackson who ran that one up the middle. Now they're coming over the sideline. I guess it
Looks like we got a timeout here.
so. Mike Bowen out there talking to his ball club. 7-7. Tell us about that first quarter, Lamont.
7-7. Both teams scoring early. East Jessamine getting outside the pocket, throwing one deep to Dylan Carter. Prior to that, you had Bourbon County hitting Demarius McKee Ross, their big back. So both teams have thrown an early punch. It's going to see who's going to respond. East Jessamine's back in the red zone here. As we change ends at the end of the first quarter.
Tell the average fan what the red zone is.
Yeah, the red zone. 20 yards and in scoring position.
You got it.
20 yards and in scoring position. East Jessamine's, they got a great back here, and this is his area. This is where he makes his money in that red zone.
They got it at the 15-yard line, second down, as we start the second quarter. We apologize for the scoreboard tonight, but it's beyond our control. I'm just saying, it is.
Second down, 15.
Big number 70 in there now for Bourbon.
Jean-Paul Massonet. Let's see if he can kind of clog that middle up, knowing that Jackson could potentially be getting that ball. We got another penalty prior to the play. We'll get a false start.
We got big number 39 in there for East Jessamine. Logan Willems.
In the backfield there with Jackson. Again, first game, penalties catching up with both teams.
Oh man, it's brutal. We got more turnovers and penalties than McGee's Bakery.
Penalties catching up to both teams early. East Jessamine, I believe that's their third false start of the night already.
Where it plays into the big fiber reel.
Jackson is to the left. They got Dylan Carter, slot man.
Don't mess with Kate.
Second down still. Ball on 20.
Heisel back to pass, throws. Great catch and a touchdown. Great catch here.
I tell you, Heisel's found his receivers. He's done a great job of looking upfield at all times in scramble situations and in the pocket.
That was Jacob Cross. He's a soccer player. He came out this year and said, "Coach, I want to play football. It looks like fun." And that kid's going to be, he's going to be that dog that goes and get you that frisbee.
Gary, I say he's about a 6'2", 6'3" wide receiver. He's a pretty long athlete there. So
Cross makes it 13-7 East as we start the second quarter. Yeah.
Both East Jessamine touchdowns in the middle of the field on the pass, so I'm sure Coach Jones.
I'm not sure that was intended for Jacob Cross.
I don't know. He kind of caught that over everyone else, and so.
Here's Schilfarth for the extra point.
Chance Jackson, the holder.
Yep. Jackson gets it down. Schilfarth's kick is up, and it's good. 11:54 to go in the first half. It's East Jessamine on top, 14-7, leading Bourbon County here on the Minky Beef Jerky Whitaker Bank Game of the Week. PrepSpin.
I didn't expect two throwing touchdowns for both teams to start us off. I know that.
Man, that E looks good, don't it?
It does. They've done a great job. You know, Bourbon's field, they don't. So they got theirs kind of set up for the soccer team to play too. They don't allow soccer on Bourbon's field.
Okay.
Only football. Football's the. I mean, they can practice on it and everything, but as far as actual games, yeah, they don't allow. Quick, they move the ball up the field. Little squib kick here.
Taking up to 25.
Looks like picked up by Jaden Commodore.
Commodore takes it to the 30, still running.
Commodore's still up.
They're trying to pull the ball out of
Still
there.
up. Still up.
30. To see Commodore doing a good job holding him the ball. Chance Jackson in there on the stop, among others. So Bourbon needs to settle down, quit the penalties.
Bourbon's got to have an answer here. East Jessamine's, they've countered. They've took a punch and delivered a punch. Now they're up 14-7. We'll see what kind of answer Bourbon has coming out.
I'd say Estes has an answer if he gives it to number 6.
Estes played in a lot of games against some really good teams. So
Estes, wide outs both sides, fires it over there, and it's got no gain, and that's Eldridge.
Looks like he hits Eldridge. Flag on the play late there. We'll see what comes about there.
I remember last year Bourbon had big Parker Estes.
Parker Estes is now a walk-on at University of Kentucky. His little brother still here at quarterback as a junior. And we'll see what we got here with the flag. Looks like we got a block in the back on Bourbon. Again, we just said it not too long ago. Penalties are everything.
Yep, we did. We said they got to cut down on those penalties.
They've got to clean that up.
Estes back in pocket.
Plenty of time to
fires
throw.
Deep downfield.
Fires downhill to
Eldridge.
Eldridge. Overthrew his receiver there a little bit, but he took a chance. And you can see Bourbon trying to get back early.
So that stops the clock.
Estes in the backfield by himself there.
Estes looking and tripped up and sacked. That's a big-time sack by
Big-time sack.
75.
Big Houston Bird right there. Big-time play there. That'll put Bourbon at 3rd down and long. You have the penalty, you have the sack. You know, there's some things that hinder you there and trying to make forward progress, especially being down 14-7 early in the second quarter.
They haven't gone to Santiago.
No, they haven't. They went to him early in the game, and we haven't seen him targeted much since. He's normally one of their big play targets.
Splits out to the left. He's out there with
He's Jessamine with a shift there.
Moody.
Empty backfield again for Estes.
Looks to pass. Throws it deep downfield.
Commodore,
and it's knocked away.
East Jessamine knocking that away. Taji Jackson. He's everywhere, Coach. I mean, Mr. Ball, we said he'd be all over the field.
He's a beast.
He's the beast. We said he'd be all over the field. He's making plays on the defensive side. He's taking hits and getting some yak yards, running the ball. So
East Jessamine will get the ball. It's going to be a punt here by Bourbon County.
Corey McMahon back to punt it.
Man from the end zone. Needs to get off a good one here.
East Jessamine set to come.
Good snap. It's off the punt. And it's hauled in by Chance Jackson, and he's hit at the 38-yard line. That should be a flag. They're not going to throw it, though.
They're not going to throw it, though. Hey, he sold it, though. He definitely sold it there. Cam Goodwin right there selling it.
He sold it, didn't he?
Yeah, East Jessamine ball on 39. There is a flag on the play. It looks like it did come down.
It's against East Jessamine.
Yeah. Personal foul. They did call it, actually. They did. Not the referee right in front of him, though. So it did come down, it looks like. Again, we're back to a situation where penalties are costing both teams yardage.
It'll be first down from the 46-yard line of East Jessamine. $10:19 to go in the first half. I overheard the
first and 10 there.
Ball's on the 46.
Ball on the 46, East Jessamine's ball.
Well, they're up by a touchdown. What do you do here?
They're up by a touchdown. I think you get the ball to Taji Jackson. I
Yep.
mean, you're midfield here. You try to get a couple yards on the ground early, and I'm sure they'll put it back in the air here shortly.
Iso's going to put it back in the air. Throws it right. He's sacked at the 38-yard line. Big time hit put on.
Big time hit. Big
Bourbon
time
County.
hit. Looks like Cam Goodwin in there on the sack. Him and a host of colonels after.
That's second down and about 15 for East Jessamine. Lost 5 yards on the sack.
Bourbon's looking for that spark play. Maybe that sack gets them going defensively.
At halftime, Lamont, we've got our UFOs presented by Bridget DeVries. Mike Mann came up with this years ago. It's a great halftime feature here on PrepSpin. Second down and long. Jackson goes
in motion.
He fires over Carter to 40. Carter to the 41, 42-yard line, and a hit put on there. And that was
Smoot on the hit.
Yes, Smoot made the tackle.
Third down here. Again, Bourbon looking to
will be
contain East Jessamine here.
This will be a big stop of Bourbon County.
This will be a huge stop. Give them good field position. And try to get back on the board, being down 14-7.
14-7, East Jessamine leads. Gary Ball with Lamont Campbell. King of Stream, William Warfield on PrepSpin. Mike Meehan is at home, a little bit under the weather. Coach, we miss you.
Coach Meehan been around for a long time. He's seen enough football for years.
ISO throws to the right. It's going to pass it now. Lets it fly, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
Picked up by Marcus Floyd.
Marcus Floyd at the 31-yard line. Big interception for Bourbon County.
Big play. We just said hopefully the sack by Cam Gooden gets something sparked, and a play later you get Marcus Floyd come up with an interception. So
that is a game changer, because if East Jessamine takes one down the scores, they're up 21-7. Instead, they get the interception by Commodore. If they score, it's tied.
Looks like we might have a flag on the play here. Pass interference on Bourbon. So it looks like East Jessamine's going to keep the ball here on this possession.
We're talking to Mike Boland.
Yeah, one penalty declined on Bourbon, and then the other accepted. So East Jessamine will keep the ball here. And again, we mentioned it early, penalties. You know, Bourbon's got a chance to really make a play there, and the pass interference call takes away the interception.
It'll give a first down to East as well.
Automatic first down, new spot of the ball.
Was that the defense? Yeah, they're saying East ball.
Yeah, East gets the ball back on the pass interference. Penalties. Penalties. I know it's first game, and guys got to settle in and make plays.
I feel like a reach out and touch that field, you know. Chance is out to the left. Quick drop.
Quick snap.
Jackson to the 35.
Dragging the guy.
Line.
Corey McMahon on the stop there.
I mentioned in the pregame that Taji Jackson, one of the top 7 backs in Kentucky. Do you believe me now?
I believe you. I believe you. He's shown some different things. He's ran in between the tackles. He's gotten outside. He's done some things on the defensive side of the ball. He's a good athlete. He's a really good athlete.
Well, Bourbon County and East Jessamine right now, the Jaguars on top, 14-7. And they get the ball back, and they're driving at the 33 of Bourbon County.
Dylan Carter in the backfield there. Chance Jackson in motion.
Timeout called.
Looks like we got a timeout, East Jessamine.
Timeout on the field.
They were struggling there to line up.
Yeah.
Had a couple guys out of position there.
14-7, they lead.
7:41 on the clock, second quarter.
We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky PrepSpin Game of the Week.
There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture. Visit Jessamine. There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture. Visit Jessamine.
Welcome back to Nicholasville, Kentucky, East Jessamine and Bourbon County. 7 minutes to go in the first half. ISO hit and
Corey McMahon.
McMahon got him.
And again, that's that play Bourbon's looking for, that sack to kind of get them going. We saw that a few plays ago, and then an interception happened. So Bourbon looking for some sort of a spark to get them going. Looks like third down here.
Ramey goes out to the top. Chance Jackson joins him out there. Heisel was just sacked and back at the 44. Looking to pass, being chased. Heisel gets away from it. 40 hit.
Fumble. We got a fumble. We got a fumble.
Sue's got the ball. And let's see who came up with it. Bourbon County.
Bourbon County comes up with the football.
24, I think, got it.
That's our third fumble of the game.
Smooth.
Bourbon finding that play, comes up with a sack first, and then Heisel in the scramble, they force a fumble. So they're looking for that spark, try to get the offense going here. East Jessamine trying to contain that. Estes will get him out of the huddle here. He's got Smoot in the backfield with him.
Estes with lone back. Gets it to
nowhere.
Runner hit at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, met right in at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he was met there by number 23, Andre Johnson.
Cameron Smoot was a ball carrier. Second down at the 38. So since that opening drive, Bourbon County really hasn't been able to do much with it.
They've been kind of stopped at the line there a few times. Haven't been able to get anything going. A couple incomplete passes as well.
Estes fires. Good catch. Made at the 40-yard line.
Right on time. We've asked for him. Mr. Santiago, we asked. And then you see he catches it right on time, gets the first down for Bourbon. As we said earlier, he is a big-time target for them, someone they're going to look for to make plays for them.
That's a pickup of about 20 yards to the 38-yard line of East Jessamine. And remember, it's 14-7 East, so Bourbon County scores here to tie this game up.
Bourbon looking to make another play here.
You got to watch Santiago. He splits out with Eldridge.
Moody in the backfield. Got a false start, looks like. Another penalty.
How many penalties is that? At least 10.
At least 10. Both teams combined. We've seen a lot of, and you know, they like to say a lot of laundry on the field. We've seen a lot of laundry on the field today. Looks like we got an offsides on defense. Looks like they may have jumped on that one.
I gave them 5 yards, first and 5. We'll have our UFOs at halftime. Estes looking dancing. It's getting pressure. Those are back and complete for Eldridge.
Estes delivers a catchable ball. Eldridge a little upset he didn't catch that one. He's normally a surefire hands guy. Eldridge a basketball player as well, too.
Stand up here and stretch my legs.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
That's Josh Moody in the backfield with Estes. He's got the twin targets to the right. Commodore's out to the left, and they moved off sides. That's going to be first down.
More penalties again. East Jessamine jumping off sides on that one. Both teams have had their share of penalties today. At some point in the game, you got to think that's going to come back and get one of the teams.
Moody will shift to the left of Estes. Clay is a 6'1", 170 junior. Fires left and through the hands of Santiago.
Again, the big-time target, Santiago, if he catches that ball, probably has some upfield there.
Brings up second down.
Moody in the backfield there to the right of Estes. Hand off to Moody. Makes one guy miss.
Good tackle there. Turned in by 23. That's
Andre Johnson again. Andre Johnson's been he's been a thorn right now in Bourbon. He's made a couple plays.
Now he squats 600 pounds too. Does Johnson?
Hey, these Jessamine guys are squatting.
Man. Third down, about 7 yards. So Bourbon almost in striking distance, and we've got a timeout called here in the game.
Bourbon eating up a lot of time on this possession here. Trying to get something going in a 14-7 game.
Who looked good in their scrimmage?
They did. They looked really good in this scrimmage. It was a big scrimmage against crosstown rival Paris.
Yeah,
first time they played since 2012.
Backyard battle.
Backyard battle in honor of the Doctor of Sports, Ivan Rice.
Ivan Rice, that's right. He's battling cancer, I believe.
Ivan's
a good friend of mine. We played tennis against each other one match.
Really?
Yeah, he's a good tennis player too.
Yeah, now let Ivan tell you he's good at everything. I just want you. He played in a charity basketball game with us and told me he was the star.
There's offsides by one of the receivers, 27 for Bourbon. Now he goes out of the game. That's tough.
That's Leighton Starks. He just subbed in the game, and he gets an offside as soon as he subs in. So referees will meet about it again.
Leighton Starks is 27, I believe.
Yeah.
Officials have a lot of meetings in this game.
A lot of meetings in this game. As we said earlier, a lot of laundry being thrown for both teams. A lot of penalties on both sides of the ball. False start, and that one will go against Bourbon.
Penalty after penalty. It's killing them.
Penalties are huge, man. Penalties are just as bad as a turnover.
Yeah, you're right.
When you're talking field positioning and loss of yardage.
Josh Moody is to the right. Triple receivers out to the right. Estes looks out that way. Takes a snap. Fires out there, and it's caught. And he's hit.
Goodwin on the catch.
Goes down.
Cam Goodwin on the catch there. Got a couple Jaguars on the hit there.
It's going to be fourth down.
I think Bourbon's going to go for it. Fourth down, 14-7. They're in their end of the field. You got to make a play. You're looking for something to excite your team, something to create some type of energy.
Triple receivers to the near side, double receivers out to the top.
Empty backfield.
Back to pass, steps up. He's got a hole
scramble
down to the 20-yard line. He's got the first down to the 17-yard line.
There's big brother Parker Estes right there to congratulate him in his UK shirt. Clay Estes making a play with his feet there, keeping his team alive.
He's been working on his tan this summer too.
He has. Yeah. Clay's got the old 1995 Bronco. He's an old school soul. He's got the Bronco OJ head. I don't even know if he would know OJ. He's a 2000s baby, so I don't know if he would know OJ.
Probably not.
Under center here.
Ross is back in there. He's got the ball, and he rumbles down about the 11-yard line.
They give it to the big back with a.
I tell you what, he hit him first. 75 there for East Jessamine, and you got a roster there. Who's 75 for East Jessamine?
75 for East Jessamine. Houston Bird is back in there. He got a sack.
He was in there early in the game.
Yeah, he had a sack earlier. He's been active on that front line there for East Jessamine.
Estes. Second man through. Moody cuts it back down to the 7-yard line.
Looks like number 1 Dylan Carter hitting first, and then a gang of Jaguars after. He's just been doing a good job of team tackling and not leaving their guys out for one-on-one tackles.
Excuse me, that was Goodwin, the ball carrier. Goodwin, wasn't it?
No, 13 Moody.
Oh, okay, it was
took
Moody.
that,
Okay,
yep.
I had wrong number there.
We got another penalty on the flag. We got a timeout. No penalty.
Was he a
Looks
timeout
like,
before the flag?
Yep, timeout before. So
timeout on the field. East Jessamine 14, Bourbon County threatening at the 8-yard line, 3rd down and 3, and it's 14-7
in the second quarter.
Do we know how much time's left?
We did not get the time there.
King of Stream has left the building. So
I'm sure wherever he is, he's working hard.
He is. He's ironing out some kinks in his
yeah.
new, beautiful big trailer.
Big new trailer, 77-inch.
Oh, it's great. We'll have it worked out when we do Lexington Catholic and Johnson Central next Friday night.
Big game next Friday night. Big game. Big 77-inch TV. I don't think there's a better seat in the house unless you're on the field. I mean,
I can see the technology center there, way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire truck sitting there. It's a great night for football.
Great night for football. Great Friday night.
Yep.
We got an early start to the game, 6:30 game.
Bourbon trying to tie the game up.
They handed out to Moody there.
Through. He is going to dive
Moody
down
gets down
to the goal line.
The goal line there.
And Moody right at the goal line.
It'll be 4th down goal.
The King of Streaming's a busy man tonight. And we've not only got Lexington Catholic, William, next week. Who's the first game? Henry Clay plays who?
They hand the ball off to Day Demarius McKee Ross. He scores again.
That's his second touchdown.
That's his second touchdown on a 1-yard run. He's a heavy back, so you got to know when they get down on the goal line.
He's got the heavy load.
He's got the heavy load. They're going to hand that thing off and kind of lean on him to get through there. 14-13, second quarter. Bourbon looking to tie it up here.
So McMahon can tie it up with the extra point.
And we said this game might be a shootout.
I know, but penalties aside, it's been a pretty good game.
Penalties aside for both teams, it's been a really good game. Both teams have done some exceptional things on offense. Both teams have done some exceptional things on defense.
Kick us up, and it's good. 14-all here on the Mingy Beach Turkey PrepSpin Game of the Week. 14-all, East and Bourbon County. We'll be back.
At Atkinson, Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what.
Here comes the kick from McMahon and Bourbon County. The kick is going to be pretty deep and bounces around and goes in the end zone. And
looks like we'll get a touchback. We'll come out to the 20 and East Jessamine will get started. Bourbon with a nice bounce back. They've taken a punch now. They've tied the ball game. Second quarter, 14-14.
They've had amnesia about all those penalty flags, and they got the touchdown.
That's
what
the
you gotta
greatest
do.
thing. You got to forget the last
Yeah.
play. You got to forget the last play.
It's like tennis. You got to forget the last point.
Yep, you can't. You can't remember that. Can't harp on that and go forward. They did a good job of
I
doing
learned
that.
that from Bridget DeVries. Tennis extraordinaire. I love the.
I don't have the hand-eye coordination for tennis quite yet. You know.
I used to play it. I don't quite have the hand coordination now, but it's coming. 14-14 at the 20-yard line. Heisel.
East
Gives
Jessamine
it
going back
Jackson,
to their horse.
25, breaking tackles and ankles.
Jaden Moody with the tackle there for Bourbon. You can see East Jessamine going back to their horse. Tajee Jackson. Looks like he's down for a little bit.
Yeah, someone might have got. He had a bad ankle last year and missed 5 games.
He'll be a big part of that game. Hope he's okay. Jaden Moody there with a good, solid one-on-one tackle there.
Yeah.
Tajee Jackson's not an easy back to tackle one-on-one, so it kind of attributes to his skill level there. As you said, Tajee's top 7 back in the state for a reason.
Yeah, and now he's down and injured. We don't know the status of it.
We'll try to get that. Look like he's up and walking off. Yeah.
That's a good sign.
That's a
Lamont.
great sign. That's a great sign.
As I said, he had an ankle injury last year that turned out to be an Achilles problem.
Okay.
He missed 5 games last year.
Yeah. Good player. You want to see him back in there.
Switched way out to the top. Heisel this time is going to go under center.
He's just been trying to move the ball in a different way now.
Keeps it, and it's going to be stacked up. Oh, that's right, and they pointed for the first down.
Yeah.
First down for East Jessamine. I don't know. We're trying to see how much time's left. It's got to be about 2 or 3 minutes.
We're late in the second quarter.
Hey, William.
I'm asking.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. That's what I was going to say. If you could ask the girl how much time is left. TK Braxton has come in, number 6.
He's out left of Heisel. He'll replace Jackson while he's out. We got a flag on the play. Delay a game.
He's been the busiest guy on the field.
Hey, I tell you, the Stripes are getting their work in today. They
I mean, that Whitecap has been one of the.
He's
got
working
more
today.
airtime than Johnny Carson.
We might have to interview him after this and have him give us his thoughts. He's just going to line back up here. That may have been Heisel's first freshman mistake, not knowing that game clock.
Yeah.
He's been pretty seasoned all day today.
Throws to the right.
Scrambles
sets,
here.
throws it at the feet of the receiver, and it's going to be incomplete.
Trying to hit number 2 there, Jacob Crofts. As we said, a big, long wide receiver. You can't throw it at his feet. You
don't want to throw it at the feet of Crofts. He's 6'4".
You got to put it up for him. Give him a chance.
Here comes Jackson.
Chance Jackson subbing back in.
Comes Tajee Jackson back in at running back.
Tajee in no limp, so he looks fine.
14 all, Lamont.
14 all late in the second quarter. East Jessamine trying to get downfield.
Jackson goes in motion. Quarterback steps up. And
there goes 2 Colonels.
23-yard line.
2 Colonels in pursuit. There goes Corey McMahon and number 34. Again, those numbers are all turned around. I think that's Preston Bierman today. They had someone come in their locker room and take a couple jerseys, so they've manufactured what they could do on a game day.
Yeah, I mean that's uncalled for.
Yeah, you hate that on a game day, first game of the year. You know, a million things a coach worries about. The last thing you want to worry about is jersey numbers.
I mean, I'm sure they had it locked.
Yeah. So,
well, there's some other big games tonight. Dunbar was supposed to play here also in their game against West Jessamine.
West Jessamine,
and that game was COVID canceled.
Yep.
Then Dunbar picked up a game with Breathitt County.
Wow. So, you know.
They're playing right now
I can hear you on the headset.
over at Dunbar. And Douglas and Bryan Station are playing at Bryan Station.
That'll be a huge one. That'll be exciting.
1:23 on the clock.
1:23. We said it was late in the first, so minute 23 is pretty late.
That Douglas and Bryan Station will be a high-powered game.
Yep.
I don't know which team will take 50 first, but I'm sure one will put up 50.
But we're sitting right here looking at the 77-inch screen. East Jessamine, Bourbon County, they're tied at 14. Doesn't get any better than this.
Doesn't get any better than this.
ISO. Boy, since that touchdown pass, he hasn't been able to throw the ball.
Yeah, the Bourbon's been getting good pursuit of him. Again, you see another low ball there.
And it's caught up to the 38-yard line by Chance Jackson.
Bourbon doing a good job of applying pressure to him. He hasn't been comfortable since that first touchdown. I mean, I know they threw it in for a second one as well, but he just hasn't been as comfortable in the pocket.
Bourbon called their last timeout, I believe. Yep, they called a timeout.
Bourbon will try to squeeze out one last possession, get a couple stops, and try to get their offense back on the field before the half.
The minute to go in the first half, 14-14. And recap the scoring for us, Lamont.
14-14, East Jessamine. Bourbon scored early with Demarius McKee Ross on a reception. East Jessamine returned that on a deep ball. Dylan Carter got behind the defense, and then East Jessamine scored again on another ball to Mr. Croft over the middle, and then Bourbon answered that. Over time, they took a long possession, got downfield, and then handed off to their big back McKee Ross again. He started the season off with 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns in the first half. So it's 14-14. Thanks for being with us tonight on PrepSpin. I'm Gary Ball with Lamont Campbell, William Warfield, the king of stream. Coming up at halftime are UFOs, which are unheralded football overachievers. Okay, thank you. So we're going to punt it from East Jessamine.
East Jessamine set the punt. Bourbon called a timeout, trying to steal one last offensive possession just before the half. Oh, they faked it and they fumbled it. Josh Moody with the recovery. They faked the punt and fumbled it. Josh Moody recovers, giving Bourbon great field position. Moody looks like he's caught a cramp there and celebrating. That's always the way to go out. But he jogs off. He looks like he's okay. Bourbon with great field position.
Yeah, the 33-yard
They're out of timeouts. They got what they wanted using that last timeout. They'll try to answer here and put some points on the board just before half.
Santiago will go out to the bottom. Eldridge will split out to the top. Out there with him is
Cam
Goodwin, number 12.
Demarius McKee.
Commodore to the left.
Estes on the scramble. He's got to get out of bounds, stop that clock.
And then knock him out of bounds.
Looks like we got a little extra afterwards. And then we got an injury. And then we got an East Jessamine player down after the pursuit. Looks like there was Andre Johnson there on the sideline. I suspect a cramp. It's hot out there. It's first game of the year, guys. Trying to stay hydrated, adrenaline pumping. So Estes back out there again.
Estes rolls it right this time, and he had room, but instead he'll throw it.
He drops it off to Demarius Rice, and Rice gets out of bounds, gets upfield. Looks like he stepped out just before the first down. 1:22 on the clock. We still got plenty of time. Plenty of time in the second quarter. And Bourbon inside the red zone at about the 11-yard line.
I thought there was 125 when
Bourbon's done a good job managing the clock. I can give Bourbon County credit on that. Coach Jones, you've done a great job managing this clock.
Sure.
He may call me after that one. God, I thought we were down to 30 seconds.
I thought we were about out.
Doing them virtual timeouts.
Yeah, he did a great job managing those timeouts. Estes on the scramble.
Keeps it and hit at the 3-yard line.
He gets inside the 5. And that'll pick up a first down, first and goal.
Takes it down to 113.
113. Looks like we got a flag on the play.
Next week at Catholic King of Stream, I say we get our
We'll have the
yeah.
digital scoreboard.
All right.
We got technology there.
Yeah, man.
We may do our own clock next half.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna come to Bourbon County. I think week after.
Come on down. Come early. Let's go out to eat.
Yeah.
Come early. Let's go eat. We got a few places I need to show you.
Sarah plays Frankfurt and Bourbon plays Harrison.
At the Bourbon Bowl, yes sir. At the Bourbon Bowl.
2 good games. Sarah plays Franklin.
Coach Pennington. Coach
Frankfurt,
Pennington's
wow.
done an excellent
Gets to the
job.
Spartans.
Coach Foley does a good job at Frankfurt as well.
Yeah,
That'll
so
be a
does
really
Pennington.
good.
Yeah.
Chad does an excellent job at Sarah.
At the penalty, it throws it
Another
toward the
flag,
end zone and knocked down.
Jackson.
There's a flag.
There's
down.
a flag on the play.
Not sure what the flag is.
I'm not quite sure what that flag will be in the back of the end zone.
1 minute exactly.
1 minute on the clock. We'll probably get a hold out in the backfield. Not sure what the flag will be in the end zone.
Like I said, there's a businessman on the field. He's had more of time than Johnny Carson.
Nobody knows who Johnny Carson is.
But they know who he is now. They're Googling him.
At least they call it or somebody else.
It's a new era. There are not many of them out there
All they got to do is
listening.
Google Johnny Carson. Mr. Nighttime.
He may get typed into YouTube after this then. Our referees are meeting up again. We got a hold in the backfield on Bourbon. And then you got an offensive pass interference. I don't know if that was a catchable ball, so I don't know if that penalty in the end zone was quite what it was.
If Bourbon works out these penalties, I tell you, they're going to be a good ball game.
They would have. It'd be a totally different ball game. I mean, they have great field position.
Douglas up 14-0 on station.
That's an unfortunate call with the pass interference.
Frederick Douglass 14 is station nothing at halftime.
As I said, that game, one of those teams will probably get to 50. That's going to be a high scoring
Nobody
game.
has beaten Douglas yet in the city.
No, Douglas is still undefeated in the city. McPeak does a good job of getting those guys ready.
It's going to be second down from the 38
Second
yard
goal.
line.
We're a long way from where they're started.
Estes takes a snap, rolls to the left, beats the pressure, now stumbles hit,
Takes a hit.
and throws an incomplete.
Another flag on the play. It looks like he's picking it up and waving it off.
Wave it off.
No flag on the play. 49 seconds on the clock, second quarter.
It's been a long 125.
It's been a long 125. This has been the longest 125 in football. We've got to watch a lot of football in a minute and 25 seconds, I can tell you that.
And a lot of penalties.
A lot of penalties. Both teams are going in halftime and talk about that. It goes first game again. A lot of things to clean up. Clay S is scrambling there, keeping the play alive. He gets rid of it out of bounds.
Incomplete. 39 seconds.
39 seconds.
Took 10 seconds.
Fourth down, Bourbon County. We started out on the 3-yard line, and a few penalties cost valuable field position.
Yeah, they had. I remember a pass to Ross. He took it down to about the 6, I think.
Yep. And
that
then,
was called back.
Yeah, then Estes scrambled. He got down to the 3-yard line there and gave him great position. And then a holding penalty, moved that back. And then 2 penalties after that. Here we are on the 39.
Commodores, I believe, a transfer from Tate's Creek, right?
Commodore came from Bryan Station.
Bryan Station.
Bryan Station.
I
yeah.
knew it was one of the Lexington schools.
Yep, Bryan Station.
Twins on both sides. Estes fakes inside, looking to throw. Throws it down to the left, and it's caught to the 15.
To the Moody.
To the 10, Moody.
Moody, oh, wow, he scores. Wow.
Josh Moody.
Wow. No flag on the play. Please.
That right there in itself was a miracle.
That right there in itself was a miracle. No flag on the play. Actually, we do have a flag on the play.
Oh, my goodness. They're calling ineligible player downfield.
Oh, my God. We do have a flag on the play. Just when you thought.
Oh. Well.
We'll replay the damn Bourbon.
Try again.
And you get that when you get a quarterback scrambling. You know, scramble situations always. You always find that lineman somewhere down the field, thinking that the ball's about to be ran. This is going to be huge at halftime for both teams to go in and talk about, the discipline.
Josh Moody became that.
Great play by Josh Moody. Great
catch dog.
Yeah, great. He became the frisbee catch dog. Yeah, great play by Josh Moody. Again, they found an opportunity to make a play there, and then a penalty caused that to come back.
It's 14-14, and now we got
a timeout. East Jessamine.
Timeout on the field. 29 seconds left, and it's 14-all. We'll be back on Mingy Bitchurkey, Whitaker Bank, PrepSpin Game of the Week.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Bourbon back out.
Estes fires over the left.
Fourth down, Commodore.
Commodore down at 35, tackled inbounds, and they can keep the clock running.
That'll be a turnover on downs. East Jessamine ball. We may finally be under 10 seconds.
You're right. This is the longest minute 35 in the history of high school football.
I'll tell you, we've seen a lot of plays, a lot of penalties. We've seen plays get called back here. I mean, we've seen a lot of football in a minute and 35 seconds.
I'll tell you what. Johnson Central and Lexington Catholic. Catholic plays Ryle tonight.
Catholic plays Ryle tonight. Catholic plays Ryle. Is it up at Ryle? Okay.
Up at Ryle. You got a score on that, William?
Let me find it here. I'm sure there's.
That should be a shoot.
Catholic really going to practice.
There's East Jessamine.
East Jessamine will run the ball and try to keep the ball on the ground.
Carter's smacked there by number 12, Goodwin.
Catholic's up 7-0, just started.
Catholic's up 7-0 over Ryle. Okay.
You know, Ryle's ranked, and Catholic's number 5 in their class.
Two well-coached teams. Ryle's
That's
always
going to do the first half, I believe. So at the end of the first half, 14-14, East Jessamine and Bourbon County. We'll be back with our UFOs, Unheralded Football Overachievers, at halftime on the Mingy Whitaker Bank PrepSpin High School Game of the Week.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's the big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
At Atkinson, Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Call us today and take the first step towards a brighter future. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. A better life can exist after bankruptcy.
There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture. Visit Jessamine. There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture. Visit Jessamine.
At Atkinson, Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
Some things never change. Like the sound of
Go.
Wait a minute.
Ready? Go.
So now it's time for the Unheralded Football Overachievers, and this particular recognition was begun by Mike Meehan, and it's a great little recognition. I'm Bridget DeVries. I'm sitting in for Mike Meehan tonight because he's a little bit under the weather, and we'll start first with Bourbon County. Coach David Jones has selected Lydia Hebner. Coach Jones chose her as their athletic trainer as his Unheralded Football Overachiever. Lydia works out of the Lexington Clinic, and she is responsible for all sports at Bourbon County High School. This is her third year working with Coach Jones. She does her job in a professional manner, and yet she takes the time to get involved with the team like one of the coaches. Lydia also works with several young lady managers on the team. Coach Jones said that he has watched her change the lives of troubled youngsters. She is respected by the coaching staff, the players, and everyone she deals with. Coach is proud to name athletic trainer Lydia Hebner as his Unheralded Football Overachiever at Bourbon County High School. Congratulations, Lydia Hebner.
That's one UFO, now you got another.
Our next unheralded football overachiever is from East Jessamine High School, and Coach Mike Boland has selected Miss Schweitzer, the head athletic trainer for the Jaguars football team. She is a tireless worker, the proof being that she is also the trainer for all of the other sports at East Jessamine High School. Chelsea told me that she is proud to teach a class in sports medicine at the high school. Chelsea is from Cynthiana, Kentucky, and graduated from Northern Kentucky University. Chelsea's favorite thing about her job is working with the kids. She says it is fun and rewarding. Her least favorite thing is having to tell the kid that he cannot play due to his injury. Chelsea claims that she walks from 10 to 20,000 steps up and down the sideline during the football game. She feels that this is very important in order to be visible to players, coaches, and parents. Coach Boland told me that she also goes above and beyond in her duties as the athletic trainer. In the coach's words, she is the only trainer who volunteered to go with the team to football camp at Trooper Island. She asked for no extra pay and basically acted like a mother to the players. Finally, she has 2 young ladies working for her, possibly learning the ropes and becoming athletic trainers too. So to her dad, her boyfriend, her dog, and to all who care about Chelsea, thanks to Chelsea Schweitzer, the East Jessamine unheralded football overachiever. Congratulations, Chelsea.
Want to take a break?
Yep.
Say we'll be back. Let's get folks.
We'll be back in just a minute.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
At Atkinson, Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Call us today and take the first step towards a brighter future. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. A better life can exist after bankruptcy.
McMahon has it teed up, 14-14 here at halftime. We're ready to start the second half. And Lamont, what do you expect here in the second half?
A little more discipline from both teams. We had a lot of penalties in the first half, both teams. I think East Jessamine will get back to running the ball, getting it back to Jackson a little more. I think Bourbon will try to get to their target. Great hit downfield by Hunter Lunsford there. Great solo tackle there by Hunter Lunsford, the sophomore. But again, I think you'll see Bourbon try to get to their main targets, Cam Santiago and Jaden Commodore, get them the ball. You'll see a little more McKee Ross from them as well this half.
Braxton was a return man, but man, he was greeted rudely, wasn't he?
Oh, he was greeted. If he didn't know who Hunter Lunsford was before then, they just had an introduction.
Up close and personal.
Up close and personal.
21-yard line. East Jessamine will have the ball to start the second half. And Bourbon County on defense. Let's see what they got. They got three-man front. Now they're moving up a little bit. East Jessamine's got Jackson in the backfield.
You got
Jackson right side. And up to 25, he's tackled there.
Again, good one-on-one tackle by Moody. We mentioned him early. He's the other Moody brother. He had the tackle earlier on Jackson. Jackson hasn't been tackled solo many times tonight. Moody's gotten 2 of those.
Good job at halftime by Bridget DeVries, former commissioner with KHSA with the UFOs.
Great job, Bridget. Great job.
Jackson 30 and up to the 32. Does he have the first down? I think he might.
As you see Jackson again, East Jessamine, as we said, they're going to come out early and try to get him the ball, get him going.
Grounded. That's what they used to always do. He's just ground and pound.
Ground and pound. And him being a top 7 back in the state, you got to know that they're gonna try and get him the football early, and him trying to make plays for his team here.
This is the first of many games. Next week we'll be at Lexington Catholic for the Bluegrass Bowl.
The King of Stream will be busy. I can promise you that.
Twins out to the top. ISO gives to Jackson.
Jackson again on the
breaks the
carry.
tackle up to the 40. Wow, what a run by Jackson. He was tackled at the 35, but he would have none of that.
Jackson, yak yards, the yards after that first contact.
Yak.
He's taking 1 hit, taking 2 hits, and he's getting a little bit extra.
And let's see, he's got the first down. They're moving the chains.
Jasmine's got the chains moving right now. Bourbon's got to get a stop here.
Move the chains, move the chains. First down at the 42. It's just a complete give to Jackson this series.
All right, we got a bad snap.
And jumps on it.
Again, you got to anticipate that both coaches went in at halftime talking about the little things. No one really gave up any major big plays. Bourbon gave up 1 early, but a lot of it was the penalties. A lot of it was the fumbles. It was the little things of football that cost both teams opportunities. So,
yeah. Coach Campbell, your thoughts of doing this game in front of this big 77-inch widescreen?
Listen, I'm loving this 77-inch. As I said, this might be the best seat in the house aside from being on the field. So, big shout out to the King of Stream and PrepSpin for that.
ISO rolling left, throws it back, and it's going to be almost intercepted, but he dropped the ball.
Amir Roberts' son there with a chance to intercept that. Bourbon 3 guys deep right there. Heisel taking a chance. As we said, in his first couple touchdowns, and we haven't seen the same delivery from him since. He's been pressured a lot by Bourbon's defense.
Yep. 38-yard line, or 33-yard line. Bourbon County has some big guys up front.
Bourbon did. Their line has been reformed both on the offensive line and defensive line. You see the little guy there, number 30, Hunter Lunsford. The Tasmanian Devil, as we said earlier. He's their energy guy. He's causing problems off pure energy and heart.
Heisel sets a screen up to Jackson.
We got a flag on the play. Here we go.
He's to the 37-yard line. And
that'll be a hold coming back on East Jessamine probably. Yep, we got a hold on East Jessamine there. Pretty sure that was something Coach Bolin talked about at halftime, eliminating the mental mistakes, penalties. Both teams had a ton of penalties, well over 20
punt by
penalties.
East Jessamine.
Bourbon will get that first shot on offense. Had a good stand there on defense. East Jessamine will punt it away. Last time East Jessamine did this, they did a fake punt, gave Bourbon great field position. So expect the unexpected. You never know.
She'll fire it back to punt at the 25-yard line.
Bad snap.
Is low, picks it up, and
it's blocked by Corey McMahon.
And
he picks it up and punts it on.
one.
Good job by Shieldfroth getting it out.
Commodore touched
down,
knee, so he's down.
And there'll be a late flag right there on East Jessamine. There'll be a late hit flag on East Jessamine. So Bourbon will get an additional field position there. We got a man down on Bourbon's side as well. And the trainers getting their work as well. They were our UFO candidates, and so both trainers have been out on the field tonight. Big shout out to them and their extra efforts and what they do for all our student athletes. We've had a lot of referee meetings.
7 of them.
We've had a lot of meetings with them tonight, so.
Yeah, you want to do it like during the daytime? It's up to you. Yeah.
We got a personal foul on East Jessamine, a late hit there. That'll move the ball up for them. 15 yards.
Probably have to set an evening schedule. Well, that's okay with us. It's probably better. Yeah, Wednesday evenings would probably be the best, honestly. Because most of the teams don't play on Wednesday nights. And we're trying to get all the sports up.
Bourbon County will start on the 46. Good field position to start the second half. Their first offensive possession, game tied 14-14. We'll see if they can get something going here. Try to get an early strike as they get the ball. Fake handoff to Demarius McKee. Ross get it out to Cam Santiago. East Jessamine with a great stop there. Great stop by number 2. Jacob Cross.
Essence didn't waste any time on that one.
Essence didn't waste any time. He got it to Santiago, tried to give his wide out a chance to make a play there. Jacob Croft did a good job open field tackling there.
He's going to do the MVP for the PrepSpin game of the week, too.
So brings up 2nd and 10. Still tied at 14, Lamont.
Still tied at 14. We're early in the third quarter. We've already had a couple penalties already, so.
S is back in the pocket. Steps up. He's going to tuck it. Looking for a block. 40, 35-yard line. He's went out of bounds.
Estes has picked up a lot of yardage tonight with his feet. He's shown the ability to get out, scramble, and make a play with his legs.
You guys, you keep all the advertising for it. I just want to help you guys out.
34, he got the first down. First down at the 34-yard line. Bourbon County trying to take the lead in this ball game. It's 14-all.
First down. Looks like this game's going to come down to a defensive stop. We thought it would be a shootout. Both teams put up 14 points early.
A lot of penalties.
A lot of penalties. It's going to come down to that one defensive stop, it looks like. Demarius McKee Ross in the backfield with Estes there. Hand
Ross,
off to him.
Good running, and he gets down to the 26-yard line. Good run by Ross.
Again, he's a down here runner. He's not a shifty guy. He's not going to try and make you miss. He's going to run into you. He's going to make sure he introduces himself as well.
Second down at about 3 for Bourbon County.
PrepSpin games and then the hallway feed stuff that I film and record for them.
Demarius in the backfield with Estes there.
Clay Estes.
Again,
Give
hand
inside
off
to
him.
Ross, running hard, and he's got the first down.
Again, he's a load. He's looks like Bourbon's kind of changed up that strategy. They put the ball in the air a lot in the first half.
Now we know what happened. They kept him fresh. They didn't run him a lot. They kept him fresh.
They kept him fresh. It's second half. He's got fresh legs, and then they can hand the ball off. They just sub in Moody. That's the change of pace back for Bourbon there. So you'll see a different look from their offense this go around.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Estes, does he pass here or does he tuck it and keep it himself, Lamont?
He's done a good job of tucking. I think they get this ball to Moody here. Good zone read right there. Moody turns upfield. Look there.
10-yard line down to the 7, and he's knocked backwards. Be 1st and goal for Bourbon.
Good zone read there for Clay Estes. You know, a lot of times you see teams run that. The quarterback has the option of keeping that ball. He read that in very well and handed it off to Moody, and Moody got upfield. We got an injury on the field, as we said earlier, cramps. His first game of the season.
Player down. So with the injured player down, 14-all here at halftime. We'll be back on the Mingy Beach Whitaker Bank PrepSpin Game of the Week.
There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture. Visit Jessamine. There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture. Visit Jessamine.
This time Estes work out underneath center. He's got a full house backfield.
Demarius Ross, you know where they're going here. Oh, they actually went to Moody.
Moody, and he cuts it outside. Does he get in?
Moody gets a touchdown. Moody gets a touchdown. Bourbon did a good job of moving the football on that possession. We got another Bourbon kid down, as we said, cramping earlier. The heat setting in on a lot of guys. Bourbon has a good change of pace with their backs. They can go with the power with Demarius McKee Ross. They can go with the speed with Moody. They got a few options. They can go the in-between again with Smoot as well. So East Jessamine will try to counter. Bourbon going for the field goal here. Injury on the field, so that'll give everyone a quick breather. Bourbon come out at halftime. They took care of business on the defensive end, stopping East Jessamine, forcing a punt situation. East Jessamine with a couple penalties early, giving Bourbon good field position out of the punt with a personal foul, and Bourbon answered that opportunity.
I've got the AD's phone number. I'll tell him when the games are right. Well, okay.
Long pause before McMahon gets his extra point off.
Bourbon looking to take a 21-14 lead if they make this field goal here. You can see East Jessamine really about to put some pressure on and try to block this field goal here.
Kick is up, and it's good. 21-14, Bourbon County with the lead here in the third quarter. Bourbon County on top by 7 points. And we'll be back on the Minky Beef Jerky Whitaker Bank PrepSpin Game of the Week.
At Atkinson, Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
Something.
They just kicked off and ran it up to the 24.
East Jessamine has it at the 24-yard line on the kick return.
Again, you gotta assume East Jessamine gonna come out and try to get the ball to Jackson early. Try to get downhill a little bit. Let him make plays with his legs. Put some pressure on the defense of Bourbon County.
Justin Eisel, he's a 5'11" freshman. Jackson hit in backfield. And
Bourbon in pursuit. That's Hunter Lungsford again. The Tasmanian Devil. That sophomore you mentioned earlier. He's right up front at 5'8", 150 pounds, and going against a 6'4" lineman, 200 and some odd pounds. He's all heart and energy. He's in the backfield each possession.
You lost a couple yards on that one, Lamont.
Yeah. He's just been looking for that spark to get them going here. They'll put the ball in the air here. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
all day back there.
And he didn't. Plenty of time.
And
Oh, he's got to get rid of that
knocked
ball.
out.
He's got to get rid of that ball. Berryman with the sack there. Plenty of time downfield. Bourbon defense really stepping up their effort right now. Defensive backs containing the wide receivers there on that possession there, forcing the quarterback to have to tuck in and make a decision. It looks like Heisel wasn't ready to take off on that one.
Lamont, when does your basketball season start?
We kick off in October. First game December 1st, I believe. I try not to look too far ahead. We've started workouts, so we'll kind of.
Low snap, picks it up, throws it downfield, caught at the 35-yard line.
Good catch there.
That's by Reeder, the tight end.
By Reeder. He's been relatively quiet.
I think that's his
game.
first catch.
Yeah, first catch. He's somebody they rely on to catch a lot of balls in the past.
Just short of the first down. Needs about a yard.
Trying to get hold of Katie so she can turn her filter on. She's got her filter on.
They need less than a yard, I think.
Less than a yard. You know that Jackson's getting this ball.
This
fourth
is Jackson.
down. This is all Jackson. Actually,
Quarterback
quarterback's
keeps it,
neat. Yep.
Dives forward for the first down.
Are you on auto?
Let's see where they spot this ball at. Looks like
Got
they're going
the
to go
first
ahead and
down.
give him the first down, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. No, go auto. Stay auto. cool. We'll roll with it.
First and 10 for East Jessamine. 21-14. The lead belongs to Bourbon County here. Third quarter, we'll find out how much time is left there in just a minute.
Direct snap to Jackson. Looks like Bourbon didn't fall for it this time. He stopped at the line of scrimmage there. They've done that a few times tonight. Early, they got away with it. Here lately, it looks like Bourbon's kind of picked up on that. Great sportsmanship, both teams there. Guys helping each other up. And looks like Jackson's there with another cramp. He's trying to shake it off there.
I got a cramp too, Lamont.
Oh. You got Gatorade, Gary. They don't have any Gatorade out on the field.
Yeah, I didn't get tackled, but I feel like I did with my shoulder, I tell you.
It looks like Jackson went on and took a knee there.
I'm a one-arm paper hanger. Just 3 minutes to go here, 3:26.
3:26 to go, third quarter.
Pretty rapidly moving. It moved a lot better in the end of that first half.
You know, we went through a minute and 35.
Took about a half an hour.
Took about a half an hour in the second quarter there. We're already halfway through.
About 10 minutes.
Yeah. So we're sitting here with our probably third cramp of the second half. So,
yeah.
Hydration's really coming in for guys. It's hot. Yeah. It's humid. First game of the year. Obviously, guys will get better from this as they go forward. East Jessamine second down. Second and about 10 still. They'll try to get something going offensively. Jackson out is a big part of their offense. So.
What's he out for?
Cramp. He's out for a cramp. Yeah.
Heisel, good snap, throws it, and it's caught. Ow!
That's got to be a catchable ball. Yep, that's got to be a catchable ball. Those are plays.
He dropped that ball with 3:17 to go in the third.
Those are plays as a quarterback you hope your receivers catch and can turn and get upfield, especially in the time when you got your best player out cramping.
21-14.
We got another cramp on.
Bourbon County player cramping up. Here, I got a Gatorade here for you.
Hey, you can see guys are out here and playing, and as I said, the humidity is really getting the best of both teams. Every other play, we've got guys cramping here.
Lamont, I got to ask you, who plays basketball on the Bourbon County football team?
Yeah, you got a few guys out there. Leighton Starks was one of the guys that checked in and got an offsides. He plays. Matt Eldridge, one of the wide receivers, he's a player. He plays basketball as well. There's a few others that have walked up in the hallways. Cameron Santiago's asked, could he play? A lot of them want to do it just to stay in shape. They want to stay active. Me and Coach Jones, we're constantly talking to all of our guys, both basketball and football, about being multi-sport athletes. Don't limit yourself. Push yourself. Maximize all your potential. So. Yeah. We're open to all of that. We want them playing basketball, baseball, football, wrestling. We want them if they're good at esports. We want them on the esports team.
That's right.
We want them active. We want them to be pillars of the community. We want them to be the leaders of the school.
I saw a thing not too long ago. There was a 17-year-old kid. He made $3 million last year on esports.
Esports is a big deal. It's funny because as coaches, we always sit back and say, we don't want you sitting in that house playing that video game all day, but now playing that video game all day can get you that scholarship to UK, can get you that scholarship to that big school. So, we're encouraging the kids to play it all across the board, be athletes, be leaders, and be involved. So, and whatever facet that means, if it's tennis, if it's golf, just be a part of it. Enjoy high school.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, enjoy high school. It goes by pretty fast, so you got to enjoy every day of it.
It goes by too fast.
Too fast. East Jessamine, third down here, late in the third quarter.
Deep drop by Heisel.
He's got time.
Looking. He's got all day.
He's got all the time in the world.
Now throws it.
Throws underneath.
Breaks the tackle
to
the 50-yard line.
There's
down
Croft.
To the 48-yard line. Nice job. And that was Joe Crofts.
He comes through.
Jay Crofts.
Yeah, he comes through again. He caught a touchdown earlier. He's a pretty lengthy receiver. Bourbon missed an open field tackle there. And he moves the chains.
Yeah.
Bourbon had a chance there to really put East Jessamine with their backs against the wall in a 4th down situation if they get that stop.
47-yard line. It'll be first down on that nice catch by Jay Crofts.
Nice catch. Nice.
I'm surprised